Okay, so next we're gonna demonstrate how to connect the hydraulics closed center orbital valves, which is more common in the tractors nowadays. So first, we will connect the connectors to the valves. The connectors we will made it locally. You can purchase it from the tractor dealer or hydraulic service parts, or you can make it yourself. So this is the priority valve and this is the closed center orbital valve. First things, we will connect every connectors to these two valves, and also the electric valves. I already screwed the connectors on this electric valve too. So let's do it. It's same. I didn't when I connect the connectors, I didn't connect it very tight. I just do the demonstration, but in the real using, make sure you made it very tight. This one for LS part. Okay, for the priority valve is finished, and also same, we will connect it to the closed center. Okay, it's done. Now let's see, you can see the difference between this is open center, this is closed center. The closed center have one more LS port, and the closed center we'll use it together with the priority valve. And now we will connect the cables on these parts. Same, you will have these cables. You will also made it locally. In this case, when we use the priority valve, when we use the closed sensor, the hydraulic oil from the high pressure hydraulic oil will directly go to the priority valve first, because it is, as it named, it is priority valve. So we will connect it to the P. And this part, this side should connect it to the hydraulic pump. We will get oil from this part, from the pump, and then it will go to the priority valve first. And then the priority valve, the CF is give the oil to our electric valve, and then the EF will give the oil to the other system, so we don't have to care about the EF. We will connect it the CF to our P, get oil from this side. The CF should connect it to our P port. And when it's in the auto mode, the oil will directly go from P port to G and D port, and then to the steering systems. So let's connect it GD to the left and right on the steering system. Another cable. First to the hydraulic valve. To the steering cylinder, and then to the G. The G and D, left and right, it depends on your valve. If your G means left, then left on the steering system. If G means right, then right side of the steering system. So you have to check it before you connected it. You have to make sure you correctly connecting the left and right. Otherwise, your tractor will turn to the opposite direction. Okay, another cable. Let's connect it to another one. Okay, so when it's in the auto mode, the oil will go into P. The priority valve will give the oil to our electric valve, and if it is turning left, then it will goes from this pump to this steering, and then it will push to the other side, and then the oil in this part goes back from this and then go to D, and then it will go from T go back to the tank. So we will connect the T to the tank. Anyway, I will connect the T later. So the auto mode is like this, and then when it's in the manual mode, our closed center orbital valve need oil. The oil will come from EF, so we will connect the EF to the P of the orbital valve. Let's first check. Okay, this one is P. Connected P. To EF. And the oil, okay, better. It goes into the orbital valve from P, and then it will go to control the steering system by the A and the B. If A is output, then B will input the oil. So we will connect the A and B to our L and R, left and right, and then the oil, this one, when it's in auto mode, L and R is connected to G and D. So at the end, the oil, it looks like A and B is connecting to these two from this. So we are connected A and B to left and right. Why is there A connected to left or B connected to left? It's you have to decide it from the setting of your valve. Right now I don't have the identification about the A and B, so I just directly connected it. But in the real time, you have to make sure your A is responsible for turn left or turn right, and then connected it to the left and right. Okay. For demonstration, I connected the A to left, and then I connected the B to right. Another cable. This we're connected to and then we have T. The T is the oil goes back to a hydraulic tank. The T is also the oil goes back to hydraulic tank. So I have a three-way connector here. You can see this is a three-way connector, like this one. So this is oil from the electric valve, and then this one we'll connect it to the oil from the orbital valve, and then connect it back to the hydraulic tank. Okay, let's do it. Let's start from this one. Okay, and then do this one. Okay, it finished. And we left the LS. The LS is when our orbital valve, it senses the pressure changing. For example, you are turning left and right. It will give a signal to our priority valve, and then make sure the priority valve gives enough oil to our whole hydraulic system to make sure our steering is always successful working. So we have to connect the LS together. For LS, we have a smaller cables. Let me find it. I think this one is for LS, and this one as well. This one. Okay. So the LS we have connected like this. First, the LS we are connected to this is LS port of the closed sensor orbital valve. We are connected to this one. And the LS from the orbital valve, we have a connector on the electric valve. You can see here. This is LSO, which means LS from orbital. We are connected to this one. Okay, and then the LS, we have connected it to the priority valve, so that the priority valve can fill in the pressure changing when we're using the hydraulic system. Let's do it like this. Okay. So as you can see, the priority valve, we also have an LS port. And the EF port is connecting to other hydraulics systems, not for steering. Okay, so let's check the whole system. The connection part, it's finished. And now let's see how it works. So first, obviously, we have two modes. The first one is auto mode. The second one is manual mode. Let's start from the auto mode. When it is auto mode, the high pressure oil from the hydraulic pump go into this cable, give the oil first to our hydraulic priority valve, and then the priority valve give the oil to our electric valve from the CF port. The CF port is connecting to our P port, and then the P port will give the oil to G and D. For example, when it is turning, let's just say left, the G will give the oil to the steering system, and then the steering system will push the whole things to this side, and then the oil in this half will go back from this pump to D, and then the D is connecting to T. T will goes back to the electric tank, to the hydraulic tank. So this is the auto mode when it is doing the work. And then when the auto mode is doing his job, we have the cutoff valve. The cutoff valve will cut off the connection between LR and GD, so there is no oil in the closed center orbital valve. So your steering wheel will not turn. Only the steering, only this part will turn. This part will not turn. And when it is turning, the LS will sense the changing of the pressure of the hydraulic oil, and then it will give the signal to the LSO port, and goes from LS port to LS port of the priority valve. So the priority valve will give more oil to CF to make sure your system is working properly. And when it's in the auto mode, it's same. The first, we get the high pressure oil from the hydraulic pump. It will go to the priority valve, and then the CF give the oil to P. But it is manual mode, so our orbital valve will work. So the P give the oil to EF, EF give the oil to P. And then, for example, if it is turning to one side, oil will come from the B to right, and then right is connecting to D, and then it will go from this side, and it will push the steering system to another side, and then the oil here will goes back back to G, and G will connect it to the L connected to A, and A connected to T, and T give the oil back to the tank. It's not the side, this side. So this is how it works. And same, the LS sensor, the load sensor will give the signal to LSO give the signal to priority valve, and then the priority valve make sure CF have the enough valve for whole system. So this is how it looks like when you finish the connection, and this is how it works.